Madam Clerk, would you open the courtroom for us?
The State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Jacob Cobb. And Tom. 2-1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Gentlemen, this is file number 22197-210. EJH Construction versus Tony Herring. Could I have your appearances, please?
Jacob Kahn, P85 936 on behalf of plaintiff EJH Construction.
Good morning, Your Honor. Adam Taub on behalf of Tony Herring, the defendant counterplaintiff.
And your bar number is?
Oh, P48703.
Okay, guys, this looks like our third pretrial to me. Are we about done with our written discovery?
I think so. Would it be possible for Mr. Taub and I to speak in a breakout room for a couple minutes?
Of course. I will put you in a breakout room and then I'll go on and do another file.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Assuming
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's if you get lost, come back because I don't want to guarantee I'm gonna be able to do technology right.
Understood.
All right, we're going to breakout rooms. Oh. Create and open. And let's put Mr. Taub in 4. Put Mr. Khan in 4. And let's see if this works. Okay, it's working. All right. What else we got? Weston Neal 030 at Dakar Thomas. Mr. Neal?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Doing okay.
Ms. Thomas, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Thank you.
This is file 23140-630, Michigan First Credit Union versus Takara Thomas. This appears to be our second pretrial. Could I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Weston Neal on behalf of Michigan First, P number 80307.
And your name, ma'am?
My name is Takara Thomas.
Okay. How are we doing on our written discovery, people?
Your Honor, we have conducted internal discovery. Ms. Thomas had requested some documentation regarding the loan. I did receive that next week. I've yet to forward it on to her. I was hoping to speak with her today regarding our last conversation, but eventually continue discovery. But I think we're closer to a resolution at this point.
Okay, Ms. Thomas, you've got something black over your camera.
Oh, I'm
It's like
sorry.
a hairnet or something. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to give you guys another date. Then I'm going to put you in a chat. If you're able to resolve the file, come back to me. If not, I'll see you on your new date. Your new date with me will be May 9 at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everybody?
That works for me, Your Honor. Thank you.
How about you, Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Okay, your written discovery remains open. I'll get you in the chat room. And if you can settle it, come back to me. If not, May 9th at 10 o'clock will be our next pretrial.
All
Your
right, thank you, Your
written
Honor.
discovery course will remain open. Now, let's see if I can make the technology work.
I believe in you, Your Honor.
Some days are better than others, Mr. Neal.
Don't I know it? Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I think that's it. Ms. Thomas, I think she's been. Yep. All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, counsel.
Good
You've
morning,
got
Your
C-
Honor.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Get your camera working. There you go.
There we go.
Sorry. We're on the record. This is 22-196-446 CET Pharmacy versus Citizens Insurance. This appears to be our initial pretrial on this trip case. Could I have your appearances, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Sandra Kazmika appearing on behalf of Plaintiff CET Pharmacy, P number 84575.
Good morning, Your Honor. Petros Panagias on behalf of Defendant Citizens Insurance, P number 80699.
Okay, how are we doing on our 2.302A disclosures? Have they been made?
Your Honor, we've been defaulted in this matter. We were late to answer the complaint, and we've filed a stipulated order with the court to see if it would be set aside. And we're waiting for that decision. We have communicated, we've discussed the issues on the file, but as of right now, we just don't have any right to actually participate in anything at this moment.
Huh. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Here it is. Yeah. You filed, you say, a stipulated order? Is counsel? What's happening? I don't see it in my file.
Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. Let me see. We
Yes,
did.
Your Honor. Received a copy of it, but I believe I'm going to say it was mailed out, maybe. That's why you guys haven't received it, because it was only a week ago that it was mailed out, I believe.
That could be correct, Your Honor.
Okay, somebody send me a copy because it's not in my file.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, do you prefer it that it goes to the email where we send other documents?
Yep, that's where it's got to go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So first of all, counsel, what's the amount of your claim here?
Your Honor, without looking at the bill, I believe it's around 11,000. I can pull up my initial disclosures to give you the exact amount.
I'm more interested in making sure that it's in my subject matter jurisdiction. Is there
Yes, Your
Honor. There's no chance it's going to exceed my subject matter jurisdiction.
No, we are at our underlying patient is not treating anymore. So
Okay.
but there.
So what are we fighting about here?
We haven't participated. We did speak, me and my brother counsel spoke. We were waiting for the default to come in so we could actually participate and maybe have discovery open to enable us to probably.
Well, here's the question. The whole point of having you do the 2.302A disclosures, which are not required in the district court unless I order them, is to cut down the amount of discovery we need here. We got
Yes,
a guy who's not treating. We have, I presume the information has been exchanged. Now we know what the bills are. We know what the services were, dates of services, date of accident, yada, 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 yada. So before I start spending money, well, not my money, but your money on discovery, let's see about resolution on the file. So let's do this. Let's get you another date. And counsel, have you made the defendants 2.302A disclosures?
Your Honor, I have not, but I can get the claim file right over to them rather quickly.
right, well,
I
let's
have
do
some.
You can't, if you don't have the default back, it's interesting because my file shows, I'm sorry, the register of action shows the default was filed and then entered, and then an answer was filed. And I would not have even seen the file had an order not come in, but for some reason or other, maybe got entered on another file. I can't tell you what happened. In any event, let's get those 2.302A disclosures made. Let's get you guys back here for May the 9th at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everybody?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. I have two trials actually both scheduled that day. Is it possible that we have it on the next day?
Yeah.
Okay.
May 10th, does that work for you, counsel?
At 10 o'clock, Your Honor?
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect.
So we want May 10 at 10 o'clock. Okay, send in to me the executed copy of the default being set aside for whatever reason. It's not in my file. Counsel, you get your 2.302A disclosures. I'll see you guys May 10 at 10 o'clock. Anything else?
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you both for coming in. Let's be safe.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Sandra.
Thank you.
Oh, they're all still talking. Okay.
Yesterday, so I had to get a haircut. Okay, so hang on.
Okay.
I
Oh,
need you-
that's it. You guys are back.
We're back, Your Honor.
Give me a second here. Shut off the music. Okay. We are back on the record on file number 22197-210, EJH Construction versus Tony Herring. Gentlemen, what's going on?
Your Honor, we've had a chance to speak. As the court knows, there's a jury demand filed in this case. And that will, if we actually went to trial on all the issues that are in front of the court right now, it would be an extreme use of the court's resources. We have finished discovery. And there's one issue of law, which I think can be disposed of through a summary motion. And counsel and I have spoken about this, but I'm not a big fan of motion practice. If lawyers can sit down and discuss the law, you don't play a game of chess when you know one person's in checkmate. And so if I'm right, we'll be able to resolve this, I think, relatively quickly, at least a major issue in the case. So without going into that, if we could have, I told Mr. Khan I can get him the authority by the end of the week. And then we can, so I would need like 2 to 3 weeks to file an SD motion. And I'm fine with however long he would need to answer it if he needs to answer.
Let's do this. Let's give you a May 9th return date.
Okay.
And at 10 o'clock. And if Mr. Khan agrees with your authority by the end of the week or the middle of the week, then I won't need to see you because you guys can submit your paperwork. If he doesn't, then you file your motion. And if he doesn't, and he probably will not have enough time for the 21 days, but worst case scenario, May 9th, we'll just schedule a day for the hearing for the SD motion.
Okay, Your Honor, so I got May 9th to come back.
At 10 o'clock.
So that means
That's a
okay,
pre-trial.
I would ask the court to give me a motion filing deadline. I need to calendar that too. I'll get it filed by May or April. Today's the 11th, so 14 days, 21 days from today, 14 days from today.
He has 21 days after you file.
Right.
So we're
I'm
not,
just
it's not going to get done as a practical matter by the next pretrial.
okay.
So it really doesn't make a difference when you file it, so long as it's filed before that date.
Okay,
And it may
Okay.
very well be that he finds your authority persuasive, and then you guys just send him a stip in order. I don't know.
Very, very possible, very possible.
I'm gonna try to get it. If I have to file it, I'll set my own deadline.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll close your written discovery. I'll set you for May 9th at 10 o'clock, and then we'll see how it flows from there.
Okay,
That work for
Thank you.
everybody?
Very good.
that sounds good.
Okay, guys, I'll get you an order out, and hopefully you guys can get it resolved.
Your Honor, could I stay around a minute and ask you a question on an unrelated matter, not part of this case, but just while I got you here?
Yeah.
Thank
Is
you.
that okay, Mr. O'Toole?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
That's fine with me as long as it, I mean, if it has anything to do with imparting wisdom on.
No,
Mr.
I'm asking for an adjournment on a totally unrelated file.
Oh, I thought you were gonna, oh, okay, great. I'm all for it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Have a good
John.
day, sir.
Take care.
All right, see you later.
Your Honor, I was just retained on a separate matter that's in front of you, and it's set for a second pretrial of April 28th. I'll be out of the country. But candidly, we're going to dismiss without prejudice and refile in Wayne County Circuit. My client is pro se. They filed a complaint. It's kind of a mess, and it should have been brought in circuit court. Is there any way I could save myself the trouble of sending in a motion to adjourn?
There's no need. If you're gonna dismiss without prejudice,
Well, so I don't know if I'm going to dismiss before the 28th, because I need to make sure that I can find the address for the defendant to serve them before I dismiss this case.
okay, what I hear you saying, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm wrong a lot. What I hear you saying is that the amount of controversy exceeds my subject matter jurisdiction.
Well, they filed a complaint for less than what they're actually owed. So the complaint they filed is proper before you, but they should have asked for other damages that they didn't know about at the time. So the case before you is proper in terms of jurisdiction. I want to dismiss it and refile in circuit court, but first I need the post office to confirm the address that I have for the defendant. Because if I dismiss in front of you and then I can't refile, then I've committed malpractice.
All right, the way we do those, get on with the other side, get several other dates, send in a stipulated order or an email with those dates, and we'll take care of it.
I can't get the other side on the phone. I can't get them to answer letters, anything. That's why
Then I can't do it unilaterally.
okay.
That's the
All
problem.
right. I will file a motion to adjourn. I will serve it on the other side by mail and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor, for your time.
Good job. May 9th at 10 o'clock.
Chicago, Schulte, Beethoven for you to start off today's Tuesday edition of Midday Music with Symphony Number 2. More tickets coming up a little bit later on today on Midday Music. Keep listening for your chance to win free tickets coming up from Michigan Philharmonic. It's Ticket Tuesday, WRCJ. On the Morning Drive Show. Midday Music. Or the drive time elixir. Classical music is great for the car. Tune in anytime. Classical music from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. on WRCJ 9.9 and 10. Thanks for your support. Countless composers from Vivaldi to Tchaikovsky and before and after have written music inspired by the seasons, including Joaquin Rodrigo, his violin concerto called the Concerto of Summer, which is Vivaldi with the Summer Violin Concerto. Here's Rodrigo's, played by August Ara with the London Symphony Orchestra, WRCJ FM.
Mr. Munson,
Good morning.
how you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Not bad at all, thank you.
Good. Nice.
Hey, it's here, maybe we'll get you guys out of here, get you out into the sunshine.
Sounds optimistic.
Always optimistic. This is file number 22-197-983. Becca Management Incorporated versus Ronald Walker, Choir Walker. Date and time for what appears to be our third pretrial, your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Adrienne Hayes. I represent the plaintiff, Becca Management.
You remember the State Bar of Michigan?
I am.
You probably have a P number.
I do. It is P81299.
Counsel?
Grant Munson, P71994 for the defendants.
Okay, are we done with our written discovery, folks?
I think so. I think we really just need a time. I'm trying to get an offer together for plaintiff, and I'm probably the person slowing this down the most.
Counsel, you done with your written discovery?
Yes, Your Honor. We provided everything to the defense, and I would agree with counsel that we're just waiting on an offer.
Okay, I'm going to close your written discovery. I'll give you a return date. The pretrial with me will be May 9 at 11 o'clock. Hopefully we have the file resolved before that time, since you guys know each other's phone number.
Yes,
Thank
Your
you,
Honor.
Okay, anything else we can do today?
I just want to confirm the time. Did you say 11 a.m. on the 9th?
Yes, like today.
Wonderful. Thank you.
What a concept. 10 o'clock call, 11 o'clock call. Wow, what a great idea. I wish I thought of that. You guys be safe. Thanks for coming in.
Thank
You
you.
as
You
well.
as well.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, let's get it done. Mr. Weiss, good morning.
Good afternoon, or good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
What file are you here on today?
I'm here on two of them. The first one is St. John Anesthesiologist PC versus
Okay. And the other,
Taylor?
Oakland County Community College?
Yes, it is.
I do not have a defendant for either one of your cases. So
Okay.
we'll check in, we'll get you back out of the waiting room and get started.
Thank you very much. These actually, Your Honor, these were transferred. I do anticipate that they will likely be defaults because this is probably the third or fourth hearing they've not appeared for. So that's what I anticipate, but
Okay.
I will leave the rest to Your Honor.
All right, good enough. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's put you back in the waiting room. Put the music back on.
The original Technicolor Dreamcoat music by George Frederick Handel. That's a selection from his overture premiered quite a bit before the Broadway show. 1744 composition from the oratorio Joseph and His Brethren. Orchestral selections from Simon Standage and Legion Elizabeth 90 from listener supported WRCJ FM in Detroit. Support for WRCK is provided by the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. One of the world's top pianists, Stephen Huff, performs Beethoven's stunning third piano concerto on a program with Bruckner's Fourth Symphony. Tickets available now at dso.org, April 14th through 16th at Orchestra Hall. Beethoven's third piano concerto and Bruckner's Fourth with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. The comfort and companionship of inspiring music is always here for you on WRCJ. Did you play a critical part in keeping continuous great music available to everyone in the community? Please take a moment to invest in great music on the radio for the coming year. Make your gift now at 866-909-9725. That's 866-909-9725 or WRCJFM.org. And thanks. Hello, I'm Bud Sparrow, and you're listening to WRCJ FM and HD1 Detroit 90.9, a listener-supported service. WRCJ FM, more beautiful weather in Metro Detroit and Windsor today as we enjoy the music together on Midday Music 90.9. Peter Wharf with you today until 3 o'clock when it's down today with the drive time Windsor. We're expecting temperatures in the low 70s Fahrenheit today. We're in the sort of magical 22 Celsius range for afternoon high temperature. Most of the forecasts that I've seen put us Wednesday and Thursday into the upper 70s. Do any meteorologists dare to predict 80 next for early April? I haven't seen anybody kind of, roll the dice and take the risk on the 80 prediction, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to say maybe an 80 Fahrenheit high temperature because I'm looking at the as 79 and overnight was just in the mid 50s. So really mild, beautiful stretch of weather this week. Metro Detroit Windsor for afternoon temperatures. Starting us off this hour with music that was commissioned by a Paris music presenter of the late 19th century. The group is called La Trompette. Music presenters who commissioned this music by Camille Saint-Saëns, the head of the organization kind of said, well, you should really feature the trumpet. He's the champion, so wouldn't that be kind of fun? And he did. Here's the Camille Saint-Saëns Opus 65 Septet, which features the prominent trumpet part. Let's hear it now on WRCJ FM. .9 FM and the Opus 65 composition by Camille Saint-Saëns. That's his E-flat septet, showcasing the brothers Capuçon. René played the violin, Gautier was the cellist, and on that prominent trumpet part, David Guerrier. Camille Saint-Saëns, music for 7. Oh, very FM. On the morning drive show. Midday music. Or the drive time elixir. Classical music is great for the car. Tune in anytime. Classical music from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. on WRCJ 90.9 and 10. And thanks for listening. 90.9 Detroit, Windsor, Ann Arbor. Enjoy our music anywhere from WRCJ FM, the free app. You Google Play or the App Store and tell your smart speaker to play WRCJ.
We are on the record calling file number 23143-987, St. John Anesthesiologist PC versus DeCombie Taylor by notice dated March 15, 2023, and sent to the parties on that date. This matter scheduled for pretrial today, April 11th at 11 o'clock, is now after 11:30. Could I have your appearance?
Thank you, Your Honor. Jordan Weiss on behalf of the plaintiff.
Bar number.
74097.
Mr. Weiss, the defendant has failed to appear. No good call of that failure having been shown. The default of the defendant is hereby entered. We will send out an order to that in that regard to you today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The next file we're going to call is 23143-991, Oakland Community College versus Lavonda Vance by a notice dated March 15, 2023, excuse me. This matter set for our first pretrial today, April 11th at 11 o'clock. Is now after 11:30. The defendant has failed to appear. Your appearance, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, Jordan Weiss, P74097 for the plaintiff in this matter.
Defendant having failed to appear, no good call of that failure having been shown. The default of the defendant is hereby entered. We'll send you out an order in that regard today too, Mr. Weiss. Thank you for coming in and thank you for your patience.
Appreciate your time this morning, Your Honor.
Have a good day, sir, and be safe.
Thank you, you too.